The reasons for the three changes in London are all different. In Islington's case, it's a very small change because we've re-estimated the product of a penny rate. Lewisham and Hackney, the changes are rather larger, but they're different. In the case of Lewisham, it appears from information their officers gave us that in making this year's budget and this year's rate, they indulged in what is euphemistically called creative accounting. That means that they manipulated their accounts and so had a lower rate this year than they otherwise would have had. Well, we've got to take account of that in setting the rate limit for next year, and so that we've increased the limit a bit. But Lewisham ratepayers will still pay less overall next year than they're paying this year. That's rate capping working. In the case of Hackney, Hackney appear to be substantially overspending their budget this year, and the law requires them to make that up out of next year's rate. Well, then obviously we've got to allow that in the rate limit, and I'm afraid Hackney ratepayers will be paying an increase next year. But I can tell them this, that if it weren't for rate capping, they might have had a rate increase of 100%, and we've saved them from that.
When you originally announced the rate capping figures, you did say that you thought they would be warmly welcomed by most ratepayers. In a sense, you rather let them down, because now you're telling them that on the one hand they will be paying less, but they're still paying more than you originally indicated.
I understand that, but I mean, the fact of the matter is, if we've got councils that really we're trying to avoid playing by the rules, which we're refusing to use the right of appeal and so on, then I'm afraid these difficulties do arise.